I mean, I know you said he's not getting the big endorsements, but is it that Republicans aren't listening to the voters? I mean, what's the disconnect here?
Yeah, well, first of all, in the big Tuesday states, 40% of the voters in most of the states said if Trump were the nominee, they would consider a third party. And so that's some serious disaffection. You do not see that. Usually people are rallying around at this point. And secondly, there are a lot of Republicans, including myself, who find him morally repulsive. And he's just not, there's something more important than winning an election. And supporting a guy who tears at the social fabric, who insults the office of the president by being completely unprepared for it, who plays on bigotry and fear, who is the sort of demagogue our founders feared would upset the American experiment in self-government, well, that kind of guy you just can't support even if it means a defeat. And I think a lot of Republicans feel that way, which is why you get that 40% numbers of defectors.
But Mark, are the two of you saying that literally there is no, I mean, I know David said if something happened. And,
sure.
But, you know, are you saying the odds are just very much against anything?
I think momentum is with him. I think the numbers are with him, Judy. Judy, I mean, probably it hasn't been totaled up yet, but good bet is there was $20 million spent against Donald Trump in Florida. $20 million in negative campaign ads that went from calling him, one group, secretive group associated with the Koch brothers called him a wealthy draft dodger. They never used that term about Dick Cheney, but then they called Trump University a scam and accused him of being just a scurrilous, unprincipled person. And all this, and it apparently, you know, if anything, it didn't lay a glove on him, and if anything, it increased his numbers. I mean, he has a constituency that is indifferent to such charges. So I don't know what would be revealed. I mean, there's been enough already revealed about him and understood that would kill any other candidate.
Well, well, with that and with the talk about whether you call it a contested convention or an open convention, is there a scenario under which the people who voted for Donald Trump, or his delegates, would go along with some other plan, some other result at a convention?
It's hard to imagine, unless there was something, again, he's like Rasputin, as Mark said, he just doesn't go away, he doesn't die. Unless somehow something came up that we don't know about, where they lost faith or they lost heart. But at this point, it's hard to see. He looks very much like the nominee. And as Mark said, you know, we've treated this, everyone says, oh, what a crazy year, it's so unexpected. He's been ahead for 8 months. And only it's because of the ignorance of people like me who didn't see that he's ahead for 8 months. So it's been a very simple storyline. He's been ahead for 8 months, he's still ahead. And so that's been very stable. We all expected him to explode. The only surprise is this has been so linear for him.